And welcome back, folks. Professor Almeida here to talk to you about your first week in COSA 50. Before we can get into the assignments, we do need to do a little housekeeping, starting with our first day of class. We begin on Monday, August 30th, and on Monday, I expect you to log into Canvas and start finding your way around. As a matter of fact, I have put together an orientation video on using Canvas. If you haven't had the chance yet, please check it out. It's just under 12 minutes, and it will give you everything you need to know as far as getting through the Viking portal and then on into your Canvas dashboard and into our class. Now, our class is meeting asynchronously. What that means is we don't have scheduled class meetings. We're not meeting over Zoom. Basically, you come in on your own time and you make sure that you do the weekly assignments. All right, so with that said, let's get into our Canvas class site here. My office hours this semester are virtual, and you can find me on Fridays 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then again 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time. This is your chance to connect with me on all things COSA 50. If you have any questions or you need to get help with course materials, this is your chance to connect with me. Now, I will usually be hanging out in the live chat in Canvas. Here's the link right here. But if for some reason I'm not in the chat, you can also message me privately using Canvas Conversations or the inbox. I tend to check Canvas Conversations more frequently during my office hours. Outside of office hours, you can expect a 24-hour turnaround. Okay, so with that said, here is another link to the Canvas orientation video in case you missed it. Before you get into the assignments, I want you to do these 4 things, starting with the class syllabus. I strongly recommend that you download a copy of the syllabus and keep it on your device and reference it throughout the semester. Let me preview the syllabus for you right here. This document contains everything you need to know about the class, including decorum, assignments, grading, and most importantly, dates and deadlines. Please take these due dates and plug them into your personal calendar. As a matter of fact, that's the second item on the list, and it's especially important in this class because we're going to be using what's called SAM, and SAM due dates don't show up in Canvas. Now, if you're taking other COS classes, you might be using other publishers and their dates show up in your Canvas modules. Not so with SAM, okay? So please make sure that you copy down all of the due dates, okay? So once you've done that, the next thing to do is to register with Cengage, and all the information you need as far as beginning with SAM is right here. One thing to note is that if you can't get the access code right away, you can still sign up for a 7-day trial. Keep in mind though, every time you start a SAM assignment, you're going to be reminded every time that you need to buy access, and it can be annoying. Okay, so just be ready for that. Okay, so that's our bit on SAM here. And then finally, take a moment to introduce yourself in this forum. Tell us a bit about yourself and anything interesting you want to share. How did you hear about this class? Why you're taking it? What you hope to get out of it? All of that good stuff. Okay, so once you've done those things, you're ready to start with the weekly modules. Here's how you can get there. You can also click on modules in Canvas. Okay, I've provided a list of campus resources. You can also find this in the syllabus. Here's the communication etiquette for the class. And then we have the open collaboration forum. This is a lifeline for all of you. You can talk amongst yourselves, develop strategies, get help. I know that some students like to set up their own Discord or other back channels, but I am providing an avenue for you here in Canvas. Okay, moving further down, we do have SAM information and support. Here's a direct link into SAM. And then we have Cranium Cafe student support. This is a way for you to connect with our COS instructional assistants if you need to get help with anything having to do with COSA 50. Okay, perhaps you don't want to come to me or you don't want to talk to your peers. This is another avenue for support right here. You can find whoever's online and then knock on their door. Here are the ebooks and Cengage resources for COSA 50. We will be starting with Technology for Success Computer Concepts. And here we are finally, your first week. Please take a look at the concepts overview for what you will be doing in the first 2 weeks. I am linking to the TFS Computer Concepts video right here. Okay, so with that said, please read through all of this information. You do have 2 assignments in your first week. TFS Concepts 1 training is actually due in the first week. It's due this coming Sunday, and this is a chance for me to see that you have registered with SAM and that you are interacting with the SAM materials. Also, I do have a wait list this semester. Okay, so if you don't do the training assignment, if you don't turn it in by this coming Sunday, I'm going to assume that you're no longer interested, and I'm going to drop you so that I can make room for those who want to get in. So please make sure that you complete your TFS Concepts 1 training. You'll also see that you have TFS Concepts 2, but that's going to be due in the following week. Speaking of the following week, I'm making this available for those who want to work ahead. I tend to open Canvas modules 2 weeks at a time. Okay, this gives you flexibility for those of you who need to work ahead because you have other commitments, but also for those of you who fall a little bit behind, it will be your chance to catch up on the prior week before your deadline. Anyway, that's what's on tap for this week. Welcome aboard, folks. Glad to have you here. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Good luck on your first week. Let's have a good semester together, and thanks for watching. Take care, folks.